We're going to do a video on Amazon stock, AMZN stock, and we've got a daily chart of Amazon with a 200-day moving average in blue here. Let's take a look. Amazon is up 13% today, up $11.50. Currently trading at $97.70 on 98 million shares. Average daily volume is 65 million shares, and it's 12 o'clock on the 10th of November. I'm going to show you an hourly, a daily, a weekly, and a month, and a weekly chart, and then we're going to show you algorithmically generated entry prices for Amazon stock. So this stock's in a bear market. It's been in a bear market all the way back since here, August, and you could arguably say, easily say all the way back to March of 2022. The stock is rallying hard this morning. It may have put in a long-term bottom here November 9th yesterday at $85.87. It remains to be seen, but this is rallying really hard and too fast. So what's going to happen to this stock, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, it's going to probably maybe tomorrow rally up to close to 100, and then they're going to sell it off probably down to 95 and maybe lower. This low here today is 91. They're going to eventually get through that low and fill this gap. So I'm expecting this stock to rally a hair higher maybe tomorrow to $100, and then probably drop down here to 90 or so, and then we'll see if it can catch support and rally above. Keep in mind, this stock's below the 200-day moving average, below the red 20-day moving average. It's above the 5-day moving average, but it's gapped above it. And as you can see, these gaps, they're going to get filled eventually, and so I think this little gap here is going to get filled before they move on. Somebody has to step up in here in this range and say, yeah, I'm willing to buy at 90, before somebody else is going to step up here and say, yeah, I'm willing to buy at 101 or 105. The 20-day moving average right now is almost 105, so it needs support is what I'm saying through here. You need price above the 5 green moving average, 5-day, and you need price above the 20 moving average, and we're nowhere near that yet. Again, the red today, the 20 moving average, 20-day moving average is about $104.50. Let's take a look at the weekly chart real quick, and maybe that'll give us a little bit of hint here. If we take a look at the weekly chart, things do not look good. Here's your daily, your weekly bar for this week. It's below the 5-week moving average, below the 20-week moving average, below the 200-week moving average. This stock's still in a bear market, and it doesn't look good. So just to get above yesterday's weekly high, you got to go to 105. So the stock has I'm not trying to be negative, but the stock's still in a bear market, and there's no question about that. If you look at it like that, that's a weekly chart. That's a bear market stock. If we look right here, we see $81.30. This bottom put in yesterday, $85. So that's a good sign. It looks like it might be picking up some support here. If it breaks this bottom here, this $81.30 is going to go down to here, probably to $65. So you're looking at support at 81 and 65. So that's what we're talking about. It's already broken its 200-week moving average. It is in a serious bear market. So just trying to keep it as straight-minded and as sober as we can. This is the hourly 200-hour moving average, the blue line. You can see the stock was tremendously oversold. This distance from here to here represents a huge oversold condition. That was the greatest it's been since it's been below the 200 moving average, starting all the way back the 12th of September. So this stock just basically got hugely oversold, and this is a giant gap. So what we're seeing here is a technical rally that's not sustainable. This is an hourly chart. It's straight up. Anything straight up comes back down. So again, not being negative, but this stock's going to come back down. On this chart, I'd say this stock will come down at least to 90. It's got way, way, way too far ahead of itself. Is there a chance I'm wrong and this gap never gets filled? Of course. It's all for entertainment purposes only. But from a technical perspective, this stock needs to come down to $91 to $90 just to not be so overbought, which right now it's horrendously overbought. And we'll see if people come in and sell the heck out of it right now. If they do, then they'll probably drive the stock back down to 90. It's currently trading at 97. Let's take a look and see what RBAM Research says about Amazon. Let's just plug it in. We have algorithmically generated prices at $83 on the 1-day hold, $84.78 on the 5-day hold, and $85.68 on the 20-day hold. So let's take a look and see what that means from a daily perspective here today, and see if any of these could have been hit already. This stock's daily range today is $98 to $91. So let's take a look. Now, all way below the 91 was the low, so it's all way below these prices. So it said to buy Amazon, but buy it down where it was yesterday, not where it is today. So that's not unusual. That's the way these algos work. We got the direction right, but not the pricing. Let's take a look and see if we cover Amazon here. We do. This is a 30-day trend following system. Get in today, assuming your own analysis is a good idea, all for entertainment purposes only, and get out at the end of 30 trading days at a loss, or take your profits sooner if you can get them. This is for the 10th of November. And Amazon says to short it at $89.49. So that's really interesting. It says to short at $89.49, and it gapped through that. So obviously that means you don't follow prices. If it gaps through, then it didn't trade through the prices. Of course, all hypothetical for entertainment purposes only. But it did have a short out at 89 bucks, which is extremely interesting. So and it's consistent with my analysis that the stock, I believe, is way overbought. Again, for entertainment purposes only. That's what we've got for algorithmically generated interest prices. You can get them all for yourself every morning by 7 a.m. 190 stocks, the major forex pairs, BTC crypto, and the most liquid futures contracts. Link in the description below to rbamresearch.com. Access is free. Try it yourself with just your email address for instant access. No credit card required. Everything you've seen and heard on here is for entertainment purposes only, including my commentary and the entry prices. Can't use it for anything other than entertainment. You should always do your own analysis, and you definitely trade at your own risk. If you have a ticker symbol, a futures contract, or a currency that you want us to do a video on, as long as it's a big one and we think other people would enjoy it, you can leave it in the comment section below and we will consider doing it for you. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that as well.